La 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 la. Good morning, grade fives, and welcome to another English lesson. It is a beautiful day here in Pretoria. The sun is shining. It's still a little bit chilly, as you can see. I still got my thick jacket on because it is a little bit chilly, but I hope that you are doing well and that wherever you are warm and cozy and you're just having a fantastic morning. Remember that if you've got any questions throughout this session or this lesson, please email them to grade5@worksheetcloud.com. Okay, are you ready to start our lesson? So just to get you smiling again, the joke for the day is, what was the first animal to be in space? What was the first animal in space? It was the cow that jumped over the moon. I think it's cute. Really lame, but cute. All right, so boys and girls, to get your brains warmed up and started and ready for the day, we are going to do a little English starter activity before we continue with our lesson. And it says, the instruction says, clauses write, so this is all about clauses, okay? So write out the completed sentences by joining the clauses to make the whole sentence. So this is a little bit of matching one side to the other side, matching your clauses together so that the sentence makes sense, okay? So what I'm going to do, I'm going to read all the sentences on one side, then I'm going to read them on the other side. Then you are going to pause this video using your pen or pencil and your piece of paper. You are going to find the matching end or the matching clause of the sentence to make it a full, whole, beautiful sentence. Okay, so on one side we have, my brother is happy. As the plane takes off, he stopped reading. Whenever he chased his tail, although she felt sad. On the other side, we have, she sang at the concert. The dog ran in circles. I watched the wings vibrate because the monster was making him scared when his team wins. Right, so match the sentences, match the clauses together to give me a beautiful sentence. Write them out on your paper, press pause, and go. Right, okay, so I'm sure that hopefully you have done all of that. I'm going to reveal the answers. So let's see if you are correct. Right, my brother is happy. And so the end of that sentence, my brother is happy when his team wins. Right, the next one. As the plane takes off, I watch the wings vibrate. Okay. He stopped reading because the monster was making him scared. I'm just going to move this over for a little bit. When he chased his tail, the dog ran in circles. And lastly, the only one that's left, although she felt sad, she sang at the concert. There's definitely some follow-up questions that we could ask here. Why did she feel sad before singing at the concert? So although she felt sad, she sang at the concert. So why was she feeling sad? That's something that I would definitely ask. All right, so today's English lesson, boys and girls, is a continuation from our previous lesson where we looked at a comprehension text called Wishes Come True. And it was an extract from a play all about wishes, and we looked at the comprehension questions. Today we are going to look at the language side of this particular extract in this text. So to start us off, I'm going to reread the comprehension or the text. I'm going to reread the play to you because I'm sure some of you don't remember it. And so I'm going to reread it to you. We're going to look at the questions, okay? We're going to analyze the questions. What exactly are they asking? Because it's all about, when we talk about language, we refer to parts of speech, we refer to figures of speech, we refer to quite a few different things. All right, so this play, it says, at the beginning of this play, Ma and her 11-year-old daughter, Sandy, are in the kitchen of their humble home. Ma is sweeping the floor. Later on, they are joined by a confident and mysterious stranger. Right. I wish our house was bigger and smarter. I've wanted a new lounge suite and a dishwasher forever. Oh well, at least I can dream. Ma then puts the broom away and starts making supper. Sandy comes in and flops onto a chair at the table. Sandy says, "Is supper ready, Ma? I'm starving." Ma then says, "No. If I had help, maybe it would be." Sandy, "I wish you did have help and that I had someone to pick me up from school." "Someone to pick you up? I wish it was me in a fancy sports car, but that's never going to happen." The sound of the doorknob rattling and a door opening. Sandy then looks scared. "Ma, what was that? Someone's here." Then a stranger walks into the room. "Nothing can be done, and it's never going to happen. Are you sure about that, Ma? You have been wishing for a bigger and smarter house, a lounge suite, a dishwasher. Are you sure that's all you wish for?" Sandy, then looking shocked and excited, "Well, since you're asking, I'd like an iPad or a cell phone, or what about DSTV? What would you like, Ma?" "I was passing and I heard you talking." They both stare at him. "I have the power to grant you 3 wishes, but I must warn you that you only have 3 wishes. Be careful. Don't waste them." Ma and Sandy look at each other in disbelief, so they can't believe it. The stranger exits the stage. Ma turns to the stranger to ask a question. Oh, what a pity. He's gone, just when I thought our lives could change." "Oh well, but anyway, let's have supper and talk about the 3 things we would have chosen." Sandy then says, "Oh no, macaroni cheese. I wish we were having ribs and chips." As she finishes her words, ribs and chips appear on their plates. Ma then says, "Oh, Sandy, see what you've done? Now we only have 2 wishes left." "You've thrown away a wish. I wish that rib was stuck to your nose." The rib then sticks to Sandy's nose immediately. Sandy feels her nose and runs to the mirror. Ma! Ma then says, "Oh, Sandy, I'm so sorry. I was angry. Let me pull it off." As she's trying to pull at the rib, it is stuck. "Oh no, we only have 1 wish left. What will it be?" Sandy then says, "Wish it off. I can't go around with this rib on my nose. No matter what cool things we have, people will still laugh at me." Okay, so I quite like this this extract from this play. It's quite entertaining, and remember from last time, be careful what you wish for. That is the one thing that we can definitely take away from this little play. All right. So let's have a look at the language questions. So the first question, now it says, complete the table below using the above extract taken from Wishes Do Come True. So what I've done is that I've taken this extract and some of the questions are based on this extract, right? So all your answers are going to be here. It says, at the beginning of this play, Ma and her 11-year-old daughter, Sandy, are in the kitchen of their humble home. Ma is sweeping the floor. Later on, they are joined by a confident and mysterious stranger. Okay, so what this table has done, this is like a fill in the table. So on your paper, you're going to draw your own table that looks something like this. And in one column, it says part of speech, and in the other column, it is the words, right? So in the first column, the first one, part of speech, it says proper noun. So you need to look at this little piece over here and identify which word is a proper noun. You are going to write that word in the blank space over here. Okay, for the next one, for the next three, I'm now looking for you to identify the part of speech. So the words are humble. What part of speech is the word humble? Is it a noun? And be specific. What type of noun? Is it a common noun, a proper noun, an abstract noun, a collective noun? Is it a verb? Is it an adjective? Is it an adverb? And if it is an adverb, is it an adverb of time, an adverb of manner, or an adverb of place? Okay, is it a pronoun? Is it a preposition? Right, so humble, stranger, sweeping. Then we've got another part of speech. It says personal pronoun. So in this little extract, I want you to identify a personal pronoun. Okay, so draw your table, complete your table, fill in the missing gaps of the table, and let's have a look at the next question. Okay, right. So what I would suggest over here for this question, maybe pause this the video now, draw your table before I go on to the next questions. Okay, so question number 2 says, what part of speech is the word later? Okay, so if we talk about later, so where is it over here? It says later on, they are joined by a confident and mysterious stranger. So what part of speech is the word later? Number 3, true or false? The words is and are verbs. So is that statement true or is it false? Okay. Number 4, create an abstract noun from the word, should be from, my apologies, creates an abstract noun from the word confident. Okay, so remember it has to fit into the sentence. The what of the man. Remember what an abstract noun is? It is something we cannot see. It's usually a feeling or an emotion. So the what of the man. Okay. Right, and your word is confident. So you're going to take the word confident, create an abstract noun for the word confident, and put it in here so that it fits into the sentence. Number 5, identify the part of speech for the word joined. So what part of speech is the word joined? So over here it says, later on they are joined by a confident and mysterious stranger. And number 6, provide a synonym for the word humble. Okay, just to recap, remember that a synonym is a word that has the same meaning. It sounds different, it is spelled different, but it has the same meaning. So the question says, what word means the same as humble? So the word humble here is in this extract, but I want you to come up with your own. What word means the same as humble? Okay, so you're going to write that in over there. Okay, so boys and girls, the next slide is I'm going to go through the answers. So if you want to pause and then complete questions 1 to 6, because I'm going to go through the answers. Okay. Right, so let's have a look and see. I do encourage you all to mark as we go along. So get your own red pen if you can. You are the teacher right now, so mark your work and let's see how you do. Okie dokie, artichoke. So a proper noun in this extract over here would be Sandy, because that is her name. The word humble is an adjective, right? It is describing if it says of their humble home, it is describing the home as humble. Always remember to look at the part of speech and read it in the sentence, because sometimes words on their own can be one type of part of speech, but the moment we put that word in a sentence and we see how it relates to the sentence as a whole and to the other words, it can sometimes change the part of speech. So always, always, always look at that word, see how it fits in the sentence, and then identify what part of speech it is. Stranger is a common noun. Remember to don't just write noun, because noun is a collective term for all the nouns. It is specifically a common noun. Sweeping is a verb, right? And personal pronouns. So there's a personal pronoun over here. We can say the word her, right? So at the moment, there is just the word her. So her, I forgot to clearly put that in there, but your answer is her. Okay, right. Personal pronoun. Right, moving on to question number 2. So what part of speech is the word later? It is an adverb of time. Remember that we have 3 different adverbs: adverbs of time, manner, and place. And so an adverb of time is later. You cannot just say adverb. You have to specify and say what type of adverb is it. Adverb of time. True or false? The words is and are verbs. The answer is false. Right. Number 4. Create an abstract noun from the word confident. So this one is going to be an own answer type question. And so what I would suggest with this particular answer is maybe show somebody else in your home. Go to your mom and dad and say, right, this is my abstract noun for the word confident. So what have you chosen? So if you're confident, I would possibly say happy, the happiness of the man, right? The confidence of the man, confidence. The what's another synonym for the word confident, or another word confident? I think the best one that I would use would be confidence. The confidence of the man. Okay, so it fits in with that sentence, right? But there can be a few other options as well. Number 5, identify the part of speech for the word joined. The word joined is a conjunction. Okay, they are joined by a confident and mysterious stranger. And number 6, provide a synonym for the word humble. So another word that has the same meaning. I would say kind, loyal, generous. So any word that also has the same meaning as humble. Okay. And so I'm going to end off this lesson, boys and girls, with again asking you, if you had to make a wish, I hope you thought about it from the previous lesson. If you had 3 wishes, what would you wish for? What would you wish for right now? If I said to you, okay, you've got 1 extra wish, you've got a 4th one because it's your lucky day, what would that extra wish be for? Well, what would that wish be for? And so I hope that that's given you something to think about. Hope that you've enjoyed this lesson. Remember to always be kind to one another. Don't worry about a thing. Hakuna Matata. And I will see you soon. From me, Miss Kun. Have a wonderful day. Bye.